Video emerging from New York. Protesters take the streets of Times Square in Manhattan, chanting F Charlie Kirk and calling him racist. They're demanding justice for Corey Zucattis and Trey Reid. Two people, one of them a black student, were found hanging from trees in Mississippi. This is at different locations. I will stress, Trey Reid committed suicide. That's the medical examiner report. They're protesting for a dude who, it's sad, took his own life while screaming F Charlie Kirk.
No, you guys gotta get fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk!
Why?
Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! He was a racist! He
wasn't.
He was a racist! He was a racist!
I'm personally familiar with that protester who's threatened me in my Instagram DMs. He's like the prominent, like BLM protester. He's doing this for attention, and look, nobody gives a crap. Nobody gives a shit. He's just trying to be controversial.
Justice for Trey Reid. Can I just show you this? This is from, here we go. Clarion Ledger. MS medical examiner releases report on hanging of black man at Delta State. They even called it a hanging of a black man. The Mississippi State medical examiner has come to the conclusion that the hanging death of Trey Reid from a tree at Delta State was consistent with suicide. Findings were consistent with the initial investigation, determining the cause of death to be hanging and the manner of death as suicide. Final toxicology results are pending and may take 2 to 4 weeks. This is what we have to deal with. I just saw a post from this liberal person I know where they posted to their Instagram story a guy being like, how do you know if you're actually on the right side if both sides are saying that they're right about everything? And I'm like, I read the news all day, every day, and fact check it. And I don't know how you conclude anything different when the medical examiner says it was a suicide, but they're protesting for justice while screaming Charlie was a racist. They don't live in reality.
These guys are looking for attention. These are losers who are looking for attention.
Every single protester and every liberal, sure.
This guy in particular.
No,
Many of the protesters.
I get that.
People should be taking care of his children at home.
Is that guy a career activist? Like
he's just a loser bum. No job or dead-end job. And
where does he lay his head at night? How does he buy food?
Some rundown apartment
children?
and out of town. Doesn't pay his child support.
Great.
Isn't married to his baby mama. Half of those are good educated guesses. But I'd take the bet nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're demons.
Yeah,
We're demons walking among us.
This is crazy. I got to pull this up because I don't know what's going on anymore these days. This tweet just dropped. Numerous officers rushing towards UNCW amphitheater with a helicopter circling above. Law enforcement officer reported that 4 suspects are in custody, while 1 fled to the woods. We have no idea what.
I saw a different report that said there was 1 apprehension, and that was the person that was seen with the
walking with the rifle.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's true. I looked at it like just a few minutes ago.
yeah,
they're investigating.
Like rifle, but I mean,
I don't see any latest updates. They're saying continue to shelter in place while the law enforcement are doing sweeps. Guys, I don't know what's going on in this country. All I can tell you is we may be hyper focused on social media, so every little instance looks like something bigger than it really is, or we could be in something bigger than we think it is.
However, this is the same school where they vandalized a Charlie memorial with the trans flag just a day ago, right? A couple of days ago.
Yeah, with the colors of the trans flag, they were using the paint.
The rock, the thing.
Apparently,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm told after the fact that I only just learned this. The rock is painted over every other day. So the painting over the memorial was just the normal process by which people come and change, and tomorrow someone else will
But
paint
she
over
did that very deliberately.
Of course.
I saw the video. It didn't look like she was authorized to.
There's no authorization.
Do that.
Apparently, they call it like it's called like Freedom Rock or Honor Rock or something like that, and anybody can go and paint it whenever they want.
Okay.
And it gets painted over every other day or something.
But to walk up and do it right in front of the people that are having their little ceremony.
So it's not vandalism, but it's still in response to Charlie Kirk and its trans colors specifically because it was Charlie.
Right.
Here's some more video. Mario Nawfal's posting this.
God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh.
They're still saying shelter in place following this video of the guy with the rifle. I don't know. You know, honestly, like somebody walks around with a gun and then people scream and lose their minds for no reason. That's what happened in Utah, where that Antifa guy had an AR-15 that he was open carrying legally, and then 2 liberal guys freaked out and started shooting at him and killed a random guy. It's like that dude carrying the rifle did nothing wrong. I don't like Antifa, but he's allowed to open carry.
I don't think that's allowed on a campus, though.
Campus, I understand. That's why I'm saying, like...
And he's clearly doing it to menace other people.
This guy carrying that rifle?
Video.
How is he menacing anybody? He's not pointing at anybody.
What is he doing coming home from class and just randomly has a rifle in his hand?
What if it's an air rifle he got? What's the days? Like, we can't tell what that is.
Yeah.
It could be a BB gun. Right. That's why I'm saying, like, we see all these videos of the cops running and freaking out, and it may be like someone posted the video, everybody panicked, a bunch of reports started coming in because everyone's freaking out, and then it's possible, I'm not saying this is not, shelter in place, take it seriously, but it may turn out this guy, like the next day is like, was that because of me?
I mean, there are parts of the country where that would not freak people out.
That's my point.
Yeah. And you have to be autistic to not know.
No, absolutely not. In North Carolina, in Florida, in Virginia, you can buy a break action 22 air rifle, pellet gun, that looks just like that. And if you're walking around with it, no one's going to care. You can walk into a Walmart and buy one and walk out with it over your shoulder.
But you would think this guy, if he's at all aware of what's going on, if he means no harm, would put it in a case or would make sure that it's not.
If he has any social decorum. Yeah. And you know what?
And fear for his own safety,
He was walking gay. I'm just going to say it. Everyone's thinking it. He was walking gay.
Let's see. It's an open carry state, and it is a permit. You need a concealed carry license for concealed carry. So for long guns, you can open carry. He's not doing anything wrong.
I doubt that's allowed on campus, though.
It is in Utah, even where we looked this up, where Charlie Kirk got shot. You can open carry rifles.
Yeah, I doubt that that's allowed on UNC Wilmington's campus.
Let's find out.
I mean, look, they've got a shelter-in-place order. Were there people shot, or were there shots that were heard, or was it?
It is prohibited.
Yeah.
On the campus.
Yeah.
Most campuses, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
So he's making a statement of some kind.
Right.
Assuming he wasn't trying to threaten someone, he's making some sort of statement.
Bro thought that was tough.
And it ain't going to work out for him.
No.
One way or another.
No, I mean... Look,
all I saw is that one person had been taken into custody, but maybe that's outdated now.
The fact that
exemptions do exist. Instructional supplies, tools for instruction, maintenance, weapon use for education or school-sanctioned ceremonial purposes, or in school-approved programs. So
it's likely an unkosher rifle on campus.
Right.
Yep. I'll put it like this. This is what a civil war would look like. And I think people don't, again, I've said it over and over again this past week because of the severity of what's going on. But yeah, you can't open carry on that campus, and a video comes out of a guy, and honestly, we don't even know if that's at UNCW, to be completely honest. Maybe the people who are there do, but for me, watching this video, I have no idea. You get videos of police running. You get reports of a 22-year-old threatening to make bombs. You get reports of a congressional staffer being immolated, saying, I don't want to die, and they're saying, we'll release a report later. No signs of foul play. You get stories like this all the time. That's what it looks like. This is what's scary. So we are absolutely, this is a civil strife period. Charlie Kirk was just assassinated. So we are in civil strife. The security stuff that I'm having to deal with is nuts. And I don't see any meaningful path towards going back.
Except tough leaders who start enforcing law. That's the only thing.
We're not going back. That won't stop.
You don't even think
Absolutely
that would
not.
do it.
Already when Trump said Antifa's terrorists, what were their response?
Yeah.
They said Trump's making it illegal to fight fascism, and they're mobilizing.
Yeah, if you look at the response from the left, if you try to be, a law and order president, say we're going to do these things because they're breaking the law, etc. The response is he's a fascist, he's a Nazi. We have to stop this because next thing you know, they're going to have train cars and there's going to be camps and blah blah blah. They were calling Alligator Alcatraz a camp. Because, look.
But it's the immigration thing is working, though. The self-deportation is working.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is the left is going to respond in a hyperbolic way.
They did. They killed Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the more
that's certainly true.
Yeah.
And they're calling for more death. This wasn't a sobering moment for leftists and liberals. It was a green light. And that's what I was saying. So periodically, while we do these shows, if those don't know, I'm constantly going through Twitter looking for breaking news. That's why I'm finding the breaking new stuff. And I'm seeing posts from liberals that I know that are justifying, even right now, Charlie Kirk's murder. Mm-hmm. How am I supposed to talk to these people?
Yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah.
They're posting videos saying MAGA is a cult. Don't trust them. They're all wrong. And I'm like, it is crazy that people like Destiny, he's lying discernibly and manipulatively. Politics Girl made a video where she said he came from a conservative background. That was an intentional manipulation because she knows we already knew that, but that he was living with a trans lover. That's the place reported that he said that he couldn't negotiate with Charlie Kirk's hate. And so while I certainly don't blindly trust that those messages are 100% true, it looks like they may have, someone fabricated something. The point is, all available evidence indicates this person is left aligned. Why would Politics Girl intentionally lie? Why would you say the engravings were just markings from a manufacturer? She knows she's lying. There's no way. No way. And then I have to deal with liberals that I've known for decades believing that and telling me I'm in the cult and I deserve to die. Or that they say, well, look, the people that are saying you should die are just angry. And I'm like, shut your mouth. Yeah, look, there is no going back. When there are people that I've known for 20 years posting videos saying Charlie deserved it, I don't know where we go from there. These are people that I played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 with over Christmas. And they are posting that my friend should have died. Or the crazy ones that Trump killed him on purpose to justify an expansion of a fascist state. There's no reasoning with a lunatic who's gone off the deep end. And I am not talking about leftists. I am talking about a run-of-the-mill default lib in Chicago who doesn't know up from down in the political world. And if you said, what does Supreme Court justice mean? They'd be like, when we win the ruling? That's the level of politics I'm talking about. And they're saying Charlie Kirk deserved it. How am I supposed to talk to people like that? I don't see how we're going back. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.